Now that we have provided you some information on what is resilience and why it is important, as well as assisted you in increasing awareness of your level of resilience currently, we would like to talk about the types of stressors and challenges we confront in our lives. The hope is that this will assist in being able to more readily identify the potential unique stressors that may affect you directly. There are a range of stressors and challenges that college students face, including not getting into a desired major or class, failing an exam, dealing with loss, including the death of someone close to them or the ending of a partner relationship. In addition to stressors that all students may have to confront at some point, students from historically marginalized communities, including students of color, LGBTQ+ students, and international students, are forced to confront experiences of oppression and discrimination that certainly can have a physical, mental, and emotional impact. When students think about stress, they often think about what we call the big S stress. The big S stress are the major life stressors like the death of a close loved one or beginning college that are hard to ignore. And while these events absolutely can impact a student, it is also important for students to pay attention to the small s stress, which includes the day-to-day stressors. These could include sitting in traffic or having a friend cancel on you at the last minute. We may not necessarily think about them after they occur and may not notice the impact they are having on our well-being. However, these experiences are not insignificant, and in fact, it is often an accumulation of these small s stresses that produce some of the most significant stress impact on students and their academic functioning. Therefore, it is important to take notice of these experiences. It is important to know that stressors can be physical, psychological, or behavioral in nature. Physical stressors include things that affect how we physically function, including eating behaviors, sleep, and physical activity. If we are not getting enough physical activity each week, this can begin to impact the energy and other resources our bodies have to attend to our responsibilities. Additionally, drugs, including alcohol, can take a physical toll on the way our bodies function and make them less effective and efficient. A number of stressors can also be psychological in nature, including worries about academic performance, body image, relationships, and other aspects of a student's life. In addition to physical and psychological stressors, there are also behavioral stressors. Actions or even inactions that we do can act as stressors. For example, students at times can operate at extremes in relationships, either by withdrawing from others, thus leading to social isolation, or even extending themselves in relationships, thus leading to feeling overwhelmed. Many students are also familiar with the procrastination cycle that can often occur with academic responsibilities. Procrastination tends to come out of a desire to avoid, and though initially it can feel good to avoid something, in the end it tends to lead to heightened stress. Additionally, struggles in asserting one's needs, rushing around from one thing to the next, and overworking and performing can all be behavioral stressors. Now that we have discussed different types of stressors, we will begin to develop an individual coping plan that each of you can tailor to your own unique needs and can utilize to increase awareness of your stressors and how to address them. Please take out a piece of paper or utilize the notepad on your phone. The first part of this coping plan you will work on now is to identify some stressors in your life that may negatively impact your school performance. We want you to consider physical, psychological, and/or behavioral stressors. I encourage you to identify at least 5 of these stressors that you foresee having to confront this semester or in future semesters.